Just days after Israel began its assault on Gaza, videos like this began to appear on social media. These are two IDF soldiers eating at a branch of burger chain McDonald's in Israel. That's fast food for you. And there's a good chance they got that meal for free. Israeli franchises of the company announced they were donating 4,000 meals a day to Israeli soldiers and civilians and giving a 50% discount to soldiers who came to their restaurants. A reminder, this was at the same time that Israel was beginning to starve Palestinians in Gaza, a strategy that would lead to humanitarian catastrophe in the Strip. The news of McDonald's support for the IDF kicked off protests and boycotts around the world. In some countries like Pakistan, Malaysia, and Kuwait, sales were so badly hit that franchises were forced to put out statements distancing themselves from their parent company. And now the corporation has revealed the deep economic impact that boycotts have had on their bottom line. McDonald's has missed its quarterly sales targets for the first time in 4 years, with branches in Asia hit particularly hard. The sales figures in question are for the fourth quarter of 2023. Now, in the third quarter of 2023, the company posted 8.8% growth in sales globally. Not bad. In the last quarter, however, that was down to just 4%, well below the annual average. For comparison, if you go back just a year, McDonald's sales growth was around 13% for the same period of 2022. So that's a very dramatic drop. And by the way, that's sales. That's not profit. We don't know what the score is in regard to that. The effect of the boycott was most strongly felt in its Asian and Middle Eastern markets, where growth in sales was just 0.7%, far below the 5.5% growth that had been projected. Remember, these are major growth markets compared to places like Europe and North America, which are broadly saturated, mature. In these kinds of places, you're expecting more customers, more revenues, and more profits, and that seems to now not be happening. So it's not surprising that dismal performance also affected the corporation's stock price. McDonald's share price dropped nearly 4% on Monday evening as a result of that announcement. Not existential, obviously, but a clear signal that boycotts are having an impact.